Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again. The Sephora Fall VIB sale is literally this week and I am so excited. And of course your girl gotta come in clutch with her recommendations for this time around. I'm very excited because I feel like between the last sale and this one, the releases have been so good. I cannot wait to get into my recommendations. Without further ado, grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into it. So a little bit of info about the sale. The sale starts on November 1st for Rouge, and if you are Rouge, you get 20% off everything. If you're VIB or Insider, the sale starts on November 5th. VIB gets 15% off, and Insiders get 10% off. The sale ends on November 11th for everyone, and also Sephora collection is 30% off for everyone during the sale. So that is the time to stock up on all of your Sephora collection favorites. Don't sleep on Sephora collection, okay? Sephora collection has some really good products. Let's start off with eyeshadow. So I have two palettes I wanted to recommend, and I'm wearing both of them today. The first one is a new palette, and this one is the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. If you haven't seen my video with swatches and all of that on this particular palette, definitely go and check it out. It's already on my channel. Natasha Denona's palettes are so expensive. They're $69, but during the Sephora sale, you can get them at a discounted price, which I highly recommend doing. If there's one that's been on your wish list that you've been eyeing, I wanted to recommend this palette because one, it is newer, but two, I really have been loving it. I've been using this every day since I tried it. For my eye look today, I have the mattes throughout the look. My inner corner is one of the shimmers from this palette, but I think it's very pretty. It's a nice change in pace from all of her previous releases, and I love purple. I just think purple complements my skin tone so well, so I really have been enjoying this palette. I know a majority of you are really loving this palette, but you're waiting on the sale to pick it up. Next up is the Danessa myricks Lightwork 6 palette. Y'all, this palette is so beautiful. All of like the shimmers on the lid that you see is from this palette. I think this is her best one yet. All of her Lightworks are really good, but this one has taken the cake out of all of them. This one is completely customizable, and look at these shades. Like, if this is your vibe, this is the palette for you. The retail price of this is $125, so this is the time that I would take advantage of the sale and get it at a discount. But y'all, these shades are so yummy and beautiful. They're so reflective as well. This will literally take your look from 0 to 100. Mind you, this is a palette made up of all like shimmers and reflective shadows and multi-chromes and duochromes. There's so many different finishes in this particular palette, but I'm telling you, it is so worth the money. Let's get into primer. First primer I wanted to recommend is the One Size Oil Sucker Primer. If you have oily skin, I'm telling you, this will literally be your best friend. This is such a good primer, and I did not think that One Size would be able to top themselves with the primers, but they definitely did. With this primer, you can see an immediate effect with this. It is such a holy grail of mine. Every time I do my makeup, this is the primer that I'm using. I cannot not do my makeup without this primer. Like, truly, I cannot live without this. This has just become one of those products I really cannot do my makeup without. I have combo skin, and this is a true must for me. The other primer has really surprised me. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer, and I feel like if you're the kind of person that loves a smooth canvas, you love that blurred finish to your pores and to your makeup, this is the primer for you. This is a really nice primer. I have been reaching for this every time that I do my makeup. I like to use this strictly in the area with my pores because I really want them to be smooth over and blurred. I love a blurred finish when it comes to makeup, and I really like this. It also has a cooling effect too, which I think is nice. So if you have like dry to normal skin, I think you're gonna find like that cooling, hydrating type of sensation is really your vibe. Foundations. This was a little bit of a tough one. I definitely didn't want to be redundant from previous recommendations videos, so I tried to really like narrow it down because I did not want this video to be like a million years long, but I definitely knew this was going to be in here. The One Size Turn Up the Base Foundation. I love this foundation. It is so beautiful. It gives me hope for glam makeup again because we have not been seeing full coverage glam foundations this entire year, but then One Size was like, hold up, we got you. And I'm so happy they came out with this because I absolutely love this foundation. I love how it wears. It has like a soft matte finish to it, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. I know that that's kind of like a problem for a lot of people when it comes to full coverage foundations. You don't want it to feel like you're wearing foundation. You don't want it to feel heavy. This does not feel heavy at all. I love that about it. And the other foundation I wanted to recommend is an oldie but a goodie. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. When it comes to my recommendations videos, I like to be versatile because I know not everybody who watches my channel has oily skin, dry skin, or normal skin. I know that there's a ton of different people out there watching these videos with different skin types. So I try to be mindful of that when it comes to not just recommending products that are just for oily skin or combo skin. Now this right here, I love it. I absolutely love this. Now this is, more of like a glowy kind of foundation, but it's more like lit from within glowy. Skincare glow, looks healthy. It looks healthy on the skin. Like when the light hits my skin, you can kind of see like this healthy glow. The shade that I'm in this particular foundation is Marquise. Everything that I'm talking about today will be listed and linked down below in the description, so you don't have to worry in case I forget to say a shade name. It'll be down below in the description. When it came to concealers, I was kind of going back and forth. I was like, do I want to recommend Danessa or this one? And I'm like, which concealer do I reach for the absolute most? No matter what kind of makeup I'm doing. If I'm doing a light coverage, a medium coverage, or full coverage look, what is the concealer I'm constantly reaching for? And it is the Urban Decay concealer. Now, this concealer, is good. It's good. I have it on right now. I like to mix two shades. I have the shades 70 in and 60 in. One is more of like my, like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Then we have like another one that's super, super light for brightening. I love this because it's such a multitasking concealer. You can use it as foundation, concealer, spot conceal. You can do literally anything with this concealer, which is why I love it. For powder, I have one powder in this video, and when I tell you this powder is such a game changer for me, I am not kidding. It is the Makeup by Mario Talc-Free Setting Powder. When I purchased this powder, I was not expecting it to become such a staple in my makeup routine. It really does make a difference with my makeup. I absolutely love this powder because it is talc-free and it's so good and it's so blurring. It's really hard to come by a good talc-free powder that blurs the way that this does. I absolutely love this. I think it is so, so, so good. The shade that I use is Warm Honey. I would love to see some more shades in the shade range. I would love to see a banana shade, but for now, I'm working with Warm Honey. Let's get into my favorite category, which is blushes. Y'all know how your girl do when it comes to blush, okay? I got a lot of blushes I want to recommend. First thing I wanted to recommend is this set right here from Danessa Myricks. I cannot explain to you guys enough how good of a deal this is. This retails for $35 with a $75 value. You get 2 full-size blushes and 2 minis. 2 of these blushes are like limited edition new shades. The other 2 are shades that are already in the line, but if you have not tried these yummy blushes from Danessa, they are so good. They're a cream to powder formula. They have Upsilite in them, which helps to control the oils, and it does create like this soft matte kind of finish too, which, y'all know I love it. I love it. You can put it under powder, over powder. They are beautiful, pigmented. Like, I can go on and on and on about these blushes. I can, but I'm not going to because I feel like I've talked about them so much that you're really probably tired of hearing me talk about these blushes. The Hourglass blushes, these are so good. And I remember when these first came out, a lot of y'all were like, they're pricey, which I agree, they are pricey. If you've been waiting for a discount, you can get it during the sale. I love these. They're a very different blush. I don't have another blush in my collection like these. They're more of like a watercolor kind of blush. They're super thin and very liquidy, but they're buildable and they look beautiful on the skin. Like, these really, really, really surprised me. I have 2 shades. I have the shade Imagine and the shade Craft. I love both of these. Like, these are beautiful, beautiful blushes. Another blush formula that I've been sleeping on that I have to recommend is the Refi Cream Blushes. I would always look at the size of this and be like, yo, this is tiny. This is a tiny blush. But y'all, these little things pack a punch. I literally reach for this blush just about every single day. This is the shade Cherry, and it is beautiful. It's like the perfect, it's like a burnt red, but it's not orange. I love this color. It's small, but it's mighty, and I really like it. It kind of has like almost like a soft matte kind of formula. I have this shade Guava and this shade Papaya. Both of these shades came in their summer collection set, but if you're looking for a new blush, y'all, these Refi blushes are really, really good, and they're beautiful. Like, They're very beautiful. Next thing I wanted to recommend, and I really do feel like every Sephora sale, I recommend these blushes because they are just so good. Even at full price, they are really good because you literally get 2 blushes in one. And it's the Patrick's Hot Blush Duos. But specifically, I really wanted to recommend this Patrick's Hot X Barbie set because y'all, if you are a pink blush lover and you have a deeper complexion, these are so flattering. So flattering. I'm wearing this blush today and look at how beautiful and yummy this blush looks. It's so gorgeous. I cannot get enough of this blush. Like, oh my gosh, it is so pretty. This is the most flattering pink he's ever come out with. In this set, you also get the corresponding gloss. And because of this set, I have become obsessed with these glosses. I want so many more shades. I love this. And it doesn't burn, which that's usually what stops me from getting plumping glosses, is if it burns, I cannot do it. I also wanted to recommend this shade. If you're a berry lover, I wanted to recommend this shade from Patrick. This is the shade She's Wanted. It is stunning and looks so good on every single skin tone. Do not let it fool you. It is not this intense on the face. Now moving on to lip products, I have to recommend another Refi product. I literally have just about every other shade that I don't own in my cart. This is what I have on my lips right now. This is the Refi lip glosses. I love these glosses so much. I cannot express enough how much I love these glosses. They feel like a lip oil, but they look like a gloss. Like, they're so shiny and so reflective. They have so many different shades to choose from. I highly recommend the Refi lip glosses. I'm telling you, they are truly one of the best glosses. It's like my go-to lip gloss. When I want something that's not gonna disappoint me, it's these. These and the Fenty. Definitely the Fenty. Speaking of Fenty, now, I wanted to recommend the Gloss Balm Sticks because these are just as good as the Gloss Balms, except they have a little bit more pigment to them. These are perfection. Fenty kills it with their lip products. Their lip products are truly some of their best products. I want to share my 3 favorite shades: Fenty Glow, Spice Cold, and Sorta Selfish. As y'all can see, I have a type. I like nude lips, I like dramatic eyes, and nude lips. Definitely wanted to recommend my Amicole lip oils. If y'all have never tried the brand, and you're looking at Amicole products, try their lip oils. Their lip oils are so good. They look like a lip gloss, but like they still have like that nourishing feel of a lip oil. They're not super, super thin to where they're gonna like slip and slide. I don't know if y'all can see up there, but there are more Amicole lip oils over there. I did want to recommend the Ole Henriksen lip treatment. They also just launched a new shade that's shimmery. Y'all know that's in my cart for the sale, but I definitely wanted to recommend them. And then also the Summer Fridays lip butter balms. These are pricey. Same thing with the Ole Henriksen. Get it at a discount. This is the new one. This is Hot Cocoa. If you can picture the smell of Tootsie Rolls, that is exactly what this smells and tastes like. I do have 2 lip liners I wanted to recommend, and these 2 are my absolute favorite lip liners. And these are the ones I recommend the most. I mean, I also recommend Makeup by Mario, but like I said, I didn't want to be too redundant, but that's an honorable mention. The first one is the Freck Makeout Club lip liner. This is so long lasting. I feel like a lot of people sleep on Freck beauty products, but I'm telling you, if you ever check out Freck, you're in for long lasting products, and their lip liner is truly no different. Go into Sephora, do the swatch test, walk around, let it dry, let it set, smudge it. It's not going anywhere. Same thing with this one. I do not own a lot of Glossier products, but y'all, this lip liner has made me want to check out more of their products. As you can see, it's little, like I use it that much, but I love this lip liner. I have it on right now. 9 times out of 10 when you see a lip combo from me on my channel, it's the Glossier. Speaking of Freck, I wanted to recommend their setting spray. This is the Face Hack Setting Spray. This does a great job at adding to the longevity of your makeup. It does say it's supposed to blur, but I don't really know if I get blur from this. I get more like soft matte kind of look to it. So I guess that's them calling it a blur. All in all, love this setting spray. Definitely wanted to recommend this. Okay, let's get into some fragrances. Anytime I get to talk about a fragrance, I get so excited because I am not an expert at fragrances, but I know a good smelling fragrance when I smell one, you know? Like, I'm such a fragrance enthusiast. I collect fragrances. First things first, I wanted to recommend this body spray from Fleur. Any of the Fleur body mists you cannot go wrong with, but my absolute favorite one is Vanilla Skin. As you can see, mine is well loved. During the sale, I'm definitely eyeing getting the perfume version of this because I love it so much. But this smells very, very good. It has pink pepper, pink apple, sugar crystals, lily, jasmine petals, cashmere wood, vanilla, sandalwood. Like, it's so yummy and so gourmand and perfect for fall. All of these are perfect for fall. This next one is a newer one. This is the Ariana Grande Love Notes fragrance. This one is so different from all of her fragrances. This one is definitely more mature and just more woodsy than anything. It's not sweet. It's not sweet, like it's very different, and it's different for me too because I like more sweet gourmand fragrances, and I don't really get that. I get more woodsy than anything. I mean, it is called Pink Woods, but also the price and the ounces that you get is insane. Like, I believe this is like 4 ounces. Next up is, ooh, this one right here, y'all. This one smells so good. This is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. Oh my gosh, this is the best fragrance from 7 Virtues. I'm not kidding. If you love vanilla, but you also love like that woodsy kind of smell, this is the one. If you go into Sephora, stop and smell this. Come back to the comments. Let me know what you think because listen, this fragrance is insane, and it's definitely one of my most complimented fragrances too. Whenever I'm out wearing it, it's the best. I am actually very excited that I get to recommend this fragrance because I did see that Kayali said they heard us and they're making this a part of the permanent line, and I'm so happy. They should have did it, but I'm happy. Better late than never. But it is the Silk Santal fragrance, and they actually still have the travel size available on the Sephora website at the time that I'm filming this. So during the sale is a great time to pick it up, get it at a discount. But if you love Vanilla 28, you're gonna love this. This one just smells more sparklier. It smells so good, and it is one of the Kayali fragrances that last a long time on me personally. Not all of her fragrances last on me, but this one lasts, and I really love it. Tell me something. Did they change the spray on the Kayali fragrances? I do feel like all of the newer fragrances I've picked up, it sprays out a lot. Like, look at how much I've used. Like, that's kind of a lot for somebody who doesn't use it every day. I think I've only used it maybe twice, but I just feel like a lot comes out with this one. But love the scent. Highly recommend it. The last product I wanted to recommend is a skincare product, and it actually is a more newer find to me. I've been absolutely loving this. It is the You to the People cleanser. This is amazing. I love a good cleanser that's gonna help remove my makeup, but also not leave my skin feeling stripped or oily. I love this one. Yes, it is pricey, so I would only get this at a discount, but I really, really like this. This has kale, green tea, spinach, and vitamins. This is the superfood cleanser. I love all the things that are in this. And I know I said I wasn't gonna pick up the new cleanser. Since I love this one and I finally was able to try this, I kind of want to try out the new cleanser because it's supposed to help brighten the skin. I don't know. If y'all tried it yet, let me know if it's good. Let me know. But that is it for my Sephora Fall VIB sale recommendations. Definitely let me know down below what you guys think, what's on your wish list. I have had a lot of favorites this year, and I really tried to narrow this down. Honestly, I really, really tried to narrow this down. Just because it's not in this video doesn't mean I don't recommend it, but I just really didn't want to be super redundant from previous recommendations videos. Speaking of previous videos, I will link my recommendations video from the spring sale just so you can see other products in case you're curious about them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.